So Sanford is going to run his happy hips against Trump too. So you got Bill Weld, Joe Walsh, and Sanford and Son going to run against Trump. I forget the man's first name. Mark Sanford? Mark Sanford. Thank you. Mark Sanford is going to run against Trump. Let's see how you do. I would love one of them to run as third party. I would love it. To split the Republican vote? Are you kidding me? That means whoever's on the left is a shoe-in. That's why people were so scared that Mark Schultz flew from the Starbucks, because he was going to split the Democratic vote. Like, oh girl, Goofy girl. What's the name? I want to call her Joni Ernst, but that ain't who she is. She just remind me of her. Anyway, it don't matter to people to pass. Mark Sanford. What's your chances? Good, bad, ugly, what? Running against Trump. This is why so many states, which I think are going to be stopped, by the way, want to cancel their primaries because they don't want people running against Trump. If he's a shoo-in, what are you afraid of? You really do need somebody else to run against him anyway, because they would be a lot harder to defeat than Donald Trump, which is probably why Nancy wanted him to stay in there, because he's easier to beat than Mike Pence, who is also gaining the ire of Donald Trump, because Donald Trump, anyway, we're going to do a reading on that next. Donald Trump said, shame on Mike Pence for even thinking about running in 2024. Not 2020, 2024. When Trump can't even run again, he don't want Mike Pence to run. That's stupid. He don't want nobody. I'm done. Mark Sanford. Page. He don't want nobody to be a better president than him. He's a fool. This coffee cup is a better president than you. I want you to understand. Page of Cups. It has a B for bias. I just want you to know that. Page of Cups. Again. There's a new invested emotion. This is your campaign, probably. The Knight of Wands. So he has something brand spanking new. New action. So you're charging forth. Strength. You need to stop slouching. Strength. Now, I would believe he comes from a position of strength because he has a bit of a better name in the Republican world than Donald Trump currently does. So I can believe he has a position of strength. At the base, the Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Support. The payout. The sharing. Okay, I don't know who this is then, because I'm trying to probe. Is Nancy Pelosi supporting Mark Sanford? No, it's some other woman here. It's probably his wife or something, I don't know. Or a donor, or something of some sort. That's a huge support system for him, though. Maybe it's not a woman at all. Maybe it's just more, because the queens are support for me, like details, and the guys are more just overhead and action. But the details for the action come from the queen and then go to the king for inaction or action or whatever you want to call it. Three of discs. So yeah, he has an alliance behind him with some woman of some power. Seven of Wands, higher ground, defending. Who is this? It's a donor of some sort, someone who is bringing money to him. The Devil is in the fear. The Sun is in the hopes. The environment is loss. Ten of Swords. It's also a backstabbing card too. And then Justice. It seems like that doesn't spell well for you. Like you might have something that is going to be dug up. Five of Cups, your warning. So yeah, there's a regret and a sorrow. The Fool is your solace, so he's still a good target for you. The Moon and the Eight of Cups. So you have some sort of secret and mystery and then causes your walking away. So, short-lived. Wonder what they're going to dig up. But the Republican field has supported Teflon Don. Nothing gets through. Nothing takes him down. We'll see.